we're going to work on adding our obstacles in. These are going to be things that are going to make it a little bit harder for our player to get to our pickup, adding a level of difficulty. So we want to start in the blue smiley face finder to find out what our pickup is going to be and click and drag that into our project window. We're going to go into the project window and drag it into our scene view. And then we're going to change the sorting layer over in the inspector to pickup. Once we've changed that, we want to go down to add component and add a physics 2D box collider, circle collider, or polygon collider. In this case, I'm adding another polygon collider, and I'm going to click on edit collider so that I can fix the collider around this shape. Now, some of your shapes might not be that difficult, but this one, I'm going to go ahead and use this, and you can see I'm going a little bit fast to do this, but you get the idea because you should have already done this once. If not, here's a redo, and then zooming back out. And I'm going to also add the rotator script to this by clicking and dragging. Once it's in the hierarchy and I've seen that blue line, I know it's there. If I come up and click play, you'll see that my obstacles and my pickups all rotate. We can stop the playing. Now I'm going to duplicate these. Now I'm going to come over to create in my hierarchy, and I am going to create an empty object. And I'm going to label this as obstacle. I'm going to drag my obstacle into that folder. And then I'm also going to drag it down to my prefab folder, as you saw. And now I can start to duplicate my obstacle and move it around the board to add the difficulty of the game. Depending on what you choose as your obstacle will determine how your game is played, and same for your pickup. But you want to put in about 15 of these or more. You can have your obstacles and your pickups rotating in different directions. To add the rotator script, you're going to come down to your prefab folder, click on your obstacle, open the prefab by going to your inspector on your obstacle. Make sure you uncheck the first rotator script. By unchecking it, it deactivates it. Otherwise, you'll have two scripts that will be fighting against each other. Going to add component new script, typing in rotator 2. Go up to the gear on the new script you created and scroll down till you can edit script and wait for Visual Studios to open. Once it's open, go to the rotator script, the original one, and copy all the way up to underneath where it says public class, rotator, mono behavior, and the first bracket. You want to not copy those things, but copy from the bottom up to the top bracket. And then you're going to press Command C. And you're going to go over to your rotator 2 script, and you are going to click and drag to highlight from the bottom again all the way up to that first bracket, and then press Command V. And then where it has the number 45 in the script, add a negative sign in front of it. This means it will rotate in the opposite direction as what your pickups do. Play your script to see if it works. If there are no errors, then click stop and go back into Unity, wait for it to load, and click play.